Akame werendidi merenia. Where I am milling we meremilio. Ebumu wa mesuru we jumwa. Onya juru, ona juso wenya. Akame werendidi merenia. Where I am milling we meremilio. Ebumu wa mesuru we jumwa. Wakenemu akamachusu no mwemo. Akamachusu no mwemo. Akamachusu no mwemo. Ebumu wa mesuru we jumwa. Wakenemu akamachusu no mwemo. Ebumu wa mesure wechumwa. Akamachusu no mwemo. Onye tasiri we wanna be one more.
Wishes! Speak!
Come back, sit down. Come back. Come back. Come back. Tell him your wishes. Talk!
I want to be indestructible. I want people to tremble at my sight and my footsteps. I want to have the heart of a beast. I want vengeance.
Are you sure of what you are asking for? I hope you realize whom you want to become. The devil himself. Think twice and don't speak out of anger. For Igunugu, the goddess of the 7 seas of this world, the mother of darkness, is never patient. There is no mercy in her wrath. Think twice.
My mind is made up.
That which you seek, you must find. We shall proceed with the rituals for initiation. You will spend 3 days and nights with me. With this ring, you are beyond human destruction. With this ring, you can do anything your mind wishes to do. Give me your hand. It is done.
Are you blind that you cannot see? So it is true that my brother Amadi conspired with you to take my land from me?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like I already told your wife before she died. This land now belongs to my cousin Chibuzo. In accordance on a legal transaction which I had with your brother Amadi. I'm glad he's not dead. So if you have any issue about the land, go and settle it with him. And please, stop disturbing my peace. Well, as you can see, I'm busy before I interrupted.
My friend, you are talking absolute nonsense. Nonsense. You. And let me tell you, I don't have any business with you or Amadi, my brother. And whatever transaction you had with him is invalid. Kambago, I'm telling you for your own good. Please, leave this land now and never turn back. For your own good, or you have me to face.
Are you threatening me? Now listen, let me tell you. I am going to start and complete the building project for Chibuzo on this land. And there is nothing anyone can do about it. Talk more of a feeble he-goat like you.
Oh, wait oh. Omuka anu ofia de kage. Na po feeble he-goat.
That's what you are.
Chaka wolom.
Please. Yeah, keep on going. Down. Igwe, my elders agree with you. Igwe. What I'm saying is that Ifeanyi here should be warned not to disturb the workers on my cousin's sites. I bought that land from his brother Amadi here, and the transaction was documented, which I have all documents with me here for proof. If Ifeanyi has anything against the transaction, let him settle with his brother Amadi. And please, stop harassing my workers.
Ifeanyi, you heard what Etiko said. What do you have to say?
Igwe, thank you very much. Well, I've heard all he said. But as far as I'm concerned, that transaction was null and void.
What do you mean by that? What?
Your
Highness.
Sit down. When you were speaking, he did not interrupt you.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Ifeanyi, go on.
As I was saying, Your Highness, before I was rudely interrupted, I was in prison when my late wife informed me about that transaction. And then I was very helpless to interfere. Immediately I came out from prison, I confronted my brother here. And he gave me no reasonable excuse for selling my land, the land that rightfully belongs to me. So I told him whatever money he collected from Akena, he should refund it. I told him plainly, I wasn't interested in selling my land.
Amadi, is this true?
Igwe, that is true, but
again, Amadi. Anyway, Ifeanyi, continue.
It was only recently, Your Highness, that I met Akena with some workers on that land. I confronted him immediately. And he was very unreasonable, asking me to go and settle whatever I have with my brother Amadi. I want to say it in front of everybody here. I don't want to sell my land. Whatever Amadi has settled with Akena, Amadi should go and settle it with him. It's not my business. And let Akena leave my land alone.
Listen.
Leave my land, my friend.
Listen, you're only a noisemaker, a frustrated and toothless backing dog. That's what you are.
Oh. Perhaps the toothless dog has grown the fangs of a furious tiger. Stay away from my land.
The land is not mine, and there is nothing you can do.
You realize you are in my palace.
My candid opinion is this: that since Akena claimed he bought the land from Amadi, and Amadi seated here did not dispute that fact, Ifeanyi should stop bothering Akena. The proper thing for Ifeanyi to do is to go to his brother Amadi, who sold the land, and settle with him. It's as simple as that. Only you have for. Yes. That's why I see it.
As what?
Your Highness, I think Odo have said it all. I agree with him.
Oh,
Ifeanyi,
Igwe.
I have heard what you and Akena have said. I have also listened to the suggestions of the members of my cabinet. Now, this is my judgment. Ifeanyi, from henceforth, you will stop harassing Akena in that land. Amadi here has not disputed the fact that he sold the land to Akena. And the fact that he sold that land makes Ekena the bona fide owner of the land. Amadi, return the money to your brother. Let him have the money for the land.
I've heard you, Igwe.
That is my judgment. I have spoken.
Igonogo. Now is the hour of vengeance. Woe to Ndiago. As I bury this coffin at the center of Ndiago, so shall I bury the peace and progress of this community. Fathers shall bury their children the same way I buried mine. The progressive ones shall crash to penury and feel the pains that I felt. Death and anguish shall reign in the land, starting from the royal household. Igonogo, Igonogo, Igonogo.
A stubborn fly follows a corpse to the grave.
of death, descend. Stream of death, descend. Bird of darkness, behold your feast.
How can Ekene die in such a strange manner? In that particular land? No, I think the stench of this evil is close to me. I suspect Umerola, my brother. He has suddenly changed from an angel to a demon. He must have killed Ekene because of the land dispute between the two of them. And that implies that I am his next target, especially if he finds out that I have hand in his wife's death. I must make hay while the sun shines. I have to see Udenaja tomorrow. Yes.
Ada? Ada?
Oku Igbo si nwata eru wọrọ ogodo ikuku buru ya o buru ogodo ya ha sikwa na nwata esoro chọọ ihe bụ nne ya ife ahụ bụ nne egbukwo ya Ifeanyi, since you have rescued me to battle, I shall fight you to death. They reveal the source of your power to me, but I will tell you it's not a match to that of Udaja. It shall be a feast to the vultures.
But you will suffer for this. Back to sender.
Ogbaja is impressed with your gift. But why are you plotting such evil against your own friend and his brother?
I am on a mission of vengeance. Vengeance. Many years ago, I was in land dispute with there's a family. Amadi as my friend heartlessly took away my land from me and my family. Can you imagine that? The action raised so much dust. I was angered, but I allowed the dust to settle. Now I want to serve him hot revenge. Very hot revenge. Let them suffer for what they did to me. They can't go free. They cannot.
Your wisdom is amazing.
Oh.
You can tie it there.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, wow, well. Eh? Nana Kitty. Oh, I can't for I can't. Manzensi. Atamianike. Eh? I am for fire for fire. Ichi Lomilo, Akodo. Eh? Tikabun one. Asikabuleni. Masnage Eloilo, Siloilo. This is in this year.
Odo.
I'm here.
How can you say that Udanaja cannot cure me of this, my miserable condition?
He says your brother is too powerful, cannot be defeated, cannot be challenged. But the only way to undo the spell is for you to confess.
Odo. How can you suggest a thing like that? Eh? Over my dead body.
Amadi, it's not a question of over my dead body. According to him, it's the only way out. You don't have any choice. Please.
Odo. You see what they have cost to me?
Eh?
You see what they have led me into?
Who cost you? Who brought you into what? No, don't say that, Amadi. If it's a joke, you stop it. Eh? I came here to sympathize with you. Don't. If you accuse me falsely, I go. I'm here to sympathize with you. You are accusing me.
You put me into it with that.
No, if you continue to accuse me, I have to go. You bear your cross. In short, I'm going.
You will go?
I'm going.
Odo, are you leaving me?
I'm embracing you.
Odo!
Igwe!
not ego. Hi! Dike! What baffles me is that our Igwe was full of life before his death. What is happening? Elders, look, we cannot fold our hands and watch things go wrong. We need to consult Ezemo without delay to reveal to us who has inflicted our Igwe with such strange and evil death.
Yes, we must consult the oracle. You know, this is not the first time this evil death is visiting us in a very short time. First, it was Ekenna. Then, Onyendo and Akala. Now, our Igwe is the victim. Must we fold our hands and watch? No. We must find out what or who is behind this. Yes, something is behind it.
I think the gods are angry with us. The Ezemo will have to tell us if the gods are angry with us.
Elders of India, this is not the time to deliberate on whether to invite the Ezemo or not. Onyo Niana Aboko Akachukwu. Our Igwe is still lying dead, and the best respect we can accord him is to give him a befitting burial. Than being here and...
Ifeanyi, shut up if you don't know what to say. I say shut up! Who asked for your opinion? In fact, how were you even allowed into this honorable gathering? Because as far as I'm concerned, you have been excommunicated from the royal cabinet. So why are you there?
Nyabede, just stop there. That you are occupying the position of the Onowu of Ndiago does not give you the right to show to me like this. Let me remind all of you that I was duly and traditionally installed as the Omerora of Ndiago by the late Igwe. And it's only the late Igwe that has the right to terminate my membership. And now that he has gone, that order has gone with him. And this is a new era. So everything has started afresh. And neither of you can terminate my membership of this cabinet. You lie, Ifeanyi. You don't belong here. You are not among the credible men of Ndiago. Because you are an ex-convict.
Tell him. Just tell him.
Oh, so even you can challenge me, eh?
Shut up your mouth. What can you do?
Cheluno, onwelife danger that I said, let all of us work together and give our Igwe a befitting burial first.
Then we can talk about any other issue. Any other issue.
Let's look at what he's saying. There's some points in there.
Omerora, who said you're wrong? No, you cannot be wrong. At all. You are the real Omerora.
Abawadike is.
You are the Omerora. Dike.
Yes, come on now. Obrozem di ba yin me fẹ́ di otu. How are you, girl?
Fine, nice.
Thank you.
Onye, come, let's go now. Why are you staring at him like that?
My dear friend, that man is evil.
Onye, how do you know?
Are you blind? Are you blind? Can't you see the evil transformation in that man since the wife and son died?
Evil transformation? I don't understand you, but I agree. He used to be nicer than lately.
Have you not noticed that any man or woman who had dispute with that man always end up in a strange death? His body black and his eye just gone like my uncle, Onyudo's own, who died like that king. Have you not noticed?
Onye, are you trying to say that he killed the king?
Hey! I did not say so. I just heard it from you.
Onye. Onye.
What is it?
Onye.
Why Onye me? What is it?
How many times did I call you?
You just called me 3 times.
Lekwa abum. Ayocha adekwaya o.
Afoge, ayocha adekwaya o. Let me see.
Onye, wash your busy tongue. I'm going.
Go on now.
Welcome. My angel. What are you doing?
Cooking.
That's nice. I perceived the aroma and it dragged me to the kitchen.
I know you'll be very, very hungry. So I'm preparing something.
You know you're a very wonderful woman. You are very caring and very compassionate, just like your mother. I know you miss your mother and brother. I do too. I lost them. But I will never lose you. Because you are all I have. Continue the cooking, okay? Let me go and take my bath.
Okay, Daddy.
Alright.
You're welcome.
The monkey woke up one early morning and discovered that all the trees in the bush have disappeared. He laughed and said to himself, one day the herbs will grow again.
You're the true son of your father.
Courage is the word. Now that we have buried our king accordingly, I think it's time for us to select an eligible successor to the throne. As we all know, our custom and tradition mandates that when a king passes into eternal transition, the mantle of leadership falls on the next kindred, whose turn it is to ascend the throne.
Okay.
The Ezes family, no doubt, happens to be the family whose this great honor and grand expectation of holding the staff of kingship and power of Ndiago falls onto. The traditional principle cannot be applied in this case for 2 obvious reasons. Firstly, the eldest of Ezes, Amadi, is incapacitated. Secondly, the next and only person to replace him has a questionable reputation before the entire people of Ndiago and the state government. An ex-convict jailed for a very ugly reason. Elders of Ndiago, do we entrust such highly revered position of Igwe Ozuome I of Ndiago to a man with a social dent?
Never.
No!
It won't work that way.
Then, we apply the option given to us by our tradition in such circumstance, which implies getting a successor from the next kindred who would have succeeded the others. I rest my case.
Now, I want to let you know that all of you are talking nonsense. Huh? All of you here are vomiting balderdash. This throne is mine. It is my right to assume the throne of this kingdom. And I will not allow any of you to interfere with my right to assume the throne. You lie. You lie! Why? The throne of Ndiago has never been reserved for an individual. Thank you very much. And for all the inhabitants of a community. So, whatever is decided by the cabinet members, supported by the Olowu, is what will override. That's why it is.
Odo, speak on.
I want to know whether what you all have said is from your heart. One amazing. Does any of you now have anything against what I have said? In that case, we will proceed with the crowning rituals. After I have taken to myself a wife to assume the position of the law according to our tradition.
But you can still get up to 2 laws. And what if you did? There's no difference.
I will factor that into consideration.
Please.
I will factor that into consideration. You can equally take our wives if you wish.
Oji, Your Highness, I want to make you the royal spy who will monitor the activities of my enemies and report back their evil plot. As soon as I assume the throne after finding my Lolo, I will reward you handsomely.
Me, Your Highness?
Yes.
Your Highness, I am honored. I am going to serve you in honesty and dedication.
Wise one. Wise one.
Me, Ochi.
Hello. Congratulations in advance.
I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, Your Highness.
I trust you.
Me, this is great. This is great.
Obim, I hope it's Marupu you met for the supply of palm wine for our traditional marriage.
Ola. Of course. If not him, who else? Everybody in this town knows that this palm wine is the best. And you know what? I invited the Atlogo dance group so that they can entertain our guests with their amusing dance steps.
Obim, that would be too expensive now. Eh? You and I know that we don't have money. That we're only trying to manage this traditional marriage, even in the lowest key. Okoreke, the MC, has already been paid to entertain guests with music from his sound system.
Never mind. You see, I love you so much. Getting a legal bond with you, it's a dream come true. And I promise you that I would do anything to make sure that day is memorable.
I can't believe we're going to live together after everything my parents did to stop you from marrying me. I just can't wait for that day.
Olam, that day is here. You see, 5 days from today, it's a short time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Then after then, you and I will live forever.
Forever.
Your Highness, is there any problem?
There's no problem. That young girl there has stolen the heart of your king-to-be. This is the kind of woman I desire to rule with. Do you know her?
Your Highness, she's Olama.
Olama?
Yes.
Wow. She's as beautiful as her name.
Your Highness. She's the daughter of Ayeka, the famous blacksmith.
I've done her father a favor in the past. My heart yearns for her beauty. She has enchanted me by her beauty. I desire her. I want her.
Your Highness. You're damn Haji. But Your Highness, that young man she's standing with, I heard she's about getting married to that young man in the next few days.
That must be stopped. No one can contest with royalty.
Yes, Your Highness. Indeed, Your Highness. Consider it done.
Good. What a beauty.
Your Highness. If I want to do your man.
My plans have worked perfectly. As for that young lady, Olam, she's mine. That young man will never marry her. No. Not after they took my own wife from me. The pain of not living with one's partner must go round in this community. Oh, my angel.
Who are you talking to?
To myself. Come. Do you know you are about to become the princess of Ndiago community?
Princess?
Yes.
How is that possible?
They are about to make your father the Igwe Omerora of Ndiago.
Are you serious? Wow, that's good news, Daddy.
Oh yes. Another good news for you.
I'm all ears.
I'm about to get another mother for you. A woman that will take care of you and fill the vacuum that your mother left in your life. I want to take another wife.
A wife?
Sure. Are you not happy for me?
I'm happy for you, Daddy. You need someone to be your companion. Someone to fill the vacuum that Mom left in your heart.
See what I say?
I just hope she'll be nice.
She has to be nice. When it comes to my angel, everyone has to be nice.
Okay, Daddy.
Alright, let's go.
Oh man.
Ayeka sịkwa na awa ada abụọ so ife na nkịtị. O nwere ife ọ na-achụ, o nwee ife na-achụ ya. Ayeka, we came with good news. In fact, Ayeka, your household has found favor in the eyes of the gods. Our king to be, Omelora one of Ndiago, is delighted in your beautiful daughter, Olama. Aiga, you know when royalty is attached to beauty, that beauty commands respect.
Oh, yeah.
Aiga, he has chosen her as the wife to be with on the throne of Ndiago. These items we came with is to present our proposal.
You have spoken well, Oji. I am most delighted and honored for this wonderful visit.
Thank you.
But I cannot accept your proposal because I have already collected a bride price on my daughter's head. As a matter of fact, our traditional wedding is coming up in 2 days' time. And it is a great taboo to collect a bride price on a woman's head.
Anyika, we are not saying that you should commit a taboo. We are simply saying that if the king to be and another person is asking for something, the interest of the king to be should be considered first for the sake of the land. I am asking for your daughter's hand to make her my law, to help me govern Ndiago. Your daughter is brilliant and beautiful. And when she becomes my law, it's for the good of the entire Ndiago. So please, return his bride price and accept mine. I will compensate him with whatever amount that he asks for. That's all we are asking.
But
Anyika, you will not wish to argue with the king to be. I want you to think about this. By sunset tomorrow, I will expect an answer. We shall be on our way now.
Ozukeme. Ozukwelekeme.
Come here! Come here!
Oji here is now the new Ono of Ndiago. And I want you to accord him the respect and cooperation that he deserves. I want to bring it to your notice that new rules have been made to govern the entire Ndiago kingdom. And also, new levies have been introduced to generate funds for the smooth running of Ndiago kingdom. Oji, read out the rules and instructions to everybody.
Your Majesty, I greet you. Elders, I greet you all.
No.
The new bylaws of Ndiago Kingdom, as stated by Igwe Omelora, the first of Ndiago Kingdom.
Ajife na mutajife Mbunana na mutajife Mbekwensu mutare kwensu Agabweze kwensu Ajife na mutajife Nsinaja na mutawike Banyaru na kachaparanya Una hunga pasadia, una hunga pasadia, una hunga pasadia. Wepansu mutare pansu, okadi pasadia. Ifeanyi kita ikafu benchio na hungo kosi adio. Na hungo kosi adio. Omena nandi diria. Ya dikara. Anke mudi parumwa. Anke mudi parumwa. Onye mejana nyakanya diacha. Okadipa kosi adio. Babo. Ajife na mutajife. Ona mutajife. Ona na mutajife. Ona mutajife. Wekwensu mutare kwensu. Ogabweze kwensu. Ajife na mutajife. Ona mutajife. Sinaja na mutawike. Ona mutawike. Anyabu na pachaparanya. Una hungo kosi adio. Una hungo kosi adio. Una hungo kosi adio. Wekwensu motore kwensu. Oga di kosi adio. Oga motase kwensu. Koga masikwa kiyo matwale bizi turonye onye na balamba dikiyo yao tapano nyosong kaliki parokiyo wow bulungonye Ogadi pakosi adio. Abimana kosi adio. Ajife na mutajife. Ona mutajife. Ona na mutajife. Ona mutajife. Wekwensu mutare kwensu. Ogabweze kwensu. Ajife na mutajife. Ajife. Sinaja na mutawike. Anyabu na pachaparanya. Una hungo kosi adio. Una hungo kosi adio. Una hungo kosi adio.
Njoku. A child that denies the mother's sleep will also be awake. You have been rebellious and stubborn to my rule and command. Today you will pay the price. Ego no go. Ego no go. Ego no go. Reign of death, descend.
Papa!
Isharo! Attack! Isharo! Attack! Isharo! Attack!
Your Highness, we have inspected the land, and my client here is interested.
You see, the land is located in a very fascinating site that will suit the purpose of building a factory. For which you want it for?
Of course, Your Highness.
Good. In that case, the least I can take for that land is 75 million naira. Do we have it?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good.
If it pleases you, please can we proceed with the documentation?
You're a man of few words, and I like that. Don't forget, anytime you or any of your friends is looking for any land within the geographical area of my kingdom, just come to me. I will give you at a good rate.
Thank you, Your Highness.
You're welcome. Take them to my hotel and give them whatever they choose to have.
You go, Belora.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I've always known your wisdom, but certainly not your amazing business acumen. Imagine how much you've earned through these levies and land exploration.
Oh no. What can a wise king do?
If not to use the endowment that nature has endowed his kingdom with,
To develop his people physically, financially, and even psychologically.
Let's toast for the
Oh no, Ndiago.
In my kingdom, somebody wants to question my authority.
It's not done, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I have to take my leave now.
Oh no, please. All those assignments must be done expeditiously.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank
You go, Melon, one of them.
Thank you.
Young lady, I sent for you. Come down, just relax. How are you?
I'm fine, Your Highness.
What's your name?
Ifeanyi.
Ifeanyi means good omen. He just brought good omen to my palace.
Jibulacha. Who is your father?
He's Okonkwo the fisherman.
Oh. So Okonkwo has been harboring this treasure. This beauty. What a humble man and no worry for whom.
You have been blessed by the gods because you have found favor in the sight of your king.
And I desire to make you my wife.
I'm most impressed by my king's affection and favor towards me. I will live never to forget this privilege and honor.
That's good.
But I'm sorry, my king. I'm someone else's wife.
Someone else's wife. Oh well, that makes it more interesting. Because that will simply require you to make a little sacrifice to prove your appreciation of the king's affection.
What sacrifice, my king?
Divorce him traditionally and marry me.
Please, I cannot grant you this favor. My husband and I, we just got married and we love each other very much.
Stand up. Stand up, my queen. Love you speak of. Who do you want to share your love with? Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? A wealthy, caring king? Or a worthless, hopeless commoner?
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
No need. Who is your husband? What's his name?
Ozemena. His name is Ozemenamba.
What does he do for a living?
He's a laborer who works on people's farms.
What a shame. Young lady, I will advise you to leave him and marry me. No one questions the king. Not you.
My king, please, have mercy. Have mercy for the sake of love, my king, please.
Leave my presence now.
Your Highness.
Leave my presence now.
Please. Your Highness, please.
Nwata na-anụrụ na ntị ga-afụ n'anya. Oh no.
Your Highness.
Sure. Go on.
Thank you, Highness.
Can't you do without that brach?
No, leave him. I'll talk about Go ahead.
Steady. Thank you very much.
Oh no, you may now proceed.
I didn't do anything! Come on! Oh!
What has he done?
Your Highness, this man was caught stealing from the royal farm.
No! I did not steal!
Shut up!
Your Highness! He's lying! I did not steal! Your 2 bags of yam! They only met me in the farm with some 2 bags of yam and accused me of stealing it and hiding it in my backyard. Your Highness, it's a setup.
Shut up! Oh, are you accusing my credible task force of setting you up? That is another offense.
Yes.
You just committed another offense.
Yes.
Members of the royal cabinet, we all know that stealing is a heinous crime that we frown at in this kingdom. It attracts capital punishment. He must pay the supreme price as a deterrent to others who are terrorizing this kingdom. This is my judgment. 2 days from today, he will be burnt alive until he dies. Shut up! I have spoken. Take him out.
I just can't. No!
Your Highness, with due respect, the crime Ozomene committed is not enough to condemn him to death. Please have mercy. Please, Your Highness.
Secondly, we all know that the accusation has not been investigated to know if he's truly involved. This young man here, as I see him, does not have a questionable character.
First of all, I totally disagree with you
that we all know that the young man cannot do such a thing. Change is the only constant thing in life. Human beings are unpredictable. He could have changed. And you, I also disagree with you that the crime he committed does not warrant death penalty. Let me ask all of you, was it not for the same crime that my own son was burnt alive? What goes round comes round. Justice must be done. Does anyone have anything else to say about this? So shall it be.
Hope no one saw you when you planted those 2 bars of yam in his backyard.
No one, Your Majesty. I went alone.
Hope he's now in the cell.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. You can go.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
They want to be happy and married, while they took away my wife and my jaw. They will all feel the flames of my vengeance.
Your Highness, please, help me.
My husband is innocent. He's not a thief.
Are you indirectly implying that my credible task force are liars? What do they stand to gain if I may ask you?
However it is, what I beg for is your mercy. I don't want to lose my husband. I don't want to be a widow. Please help me.
I will reduce his sentence by sparing his life.
Thank you.
But I'll do that on the condition that you will accept my proposal.
But Your Highness...
No more pleading. A man of such questionable character does not deserve a special one like you. Forget him and earn yourself a life of opulence and royalty. Would you prefer to be a widow all your life to dining with royalty? What do you say now?
Fellow elders, our land is desecrated. The land has been maimed. Our peace, progress, tranquility, and rich cultural value that used to exist as a result of lawless and wicked rulership of that tyrant who parades himself as our king. The people are suffering and dying in his cruel and rigid reign. The economy of this great kingdom is cornered into his private pocket. The cry of the oppressed thunders into our ears. Yes. Yet we keep quiet. How long must we continue in this silence and slavery? It's high time we rose for justice, or else he will eliminate all of us one by one.
God forbid. Iche, you are right. There's no doubt about what you said. But the question is this: what can be done? Igwe Merora is the devil incarnated in human form. That man is untouchable, indestructible, and mysterious. Fellow elders, how do we fight a demon
with our bare hands. It's not possible. We all have the record of our fellow elders in the past. What happened to them? Simply because they opposed Igwe Omerora. All of them died mysteriously. And I am very sure that none of us want to die a mysterious death like them. I don't want to die. Now, my suggestion is this. Let us invite the government to rescue us from that beast.
You mean government in this matter?
Of course, that's the last option.
You speak as if you don't know what happened in the past. Have you forgotten that useless man that calls himself Igwe Omerora is a heartless somebody? Eh? Have you forgotten how he influenced the government that arrested some of our elders because of a matter like this? Listen and listen good. I want us to realize that this man is a cantankerous and the boisterous king I've ever witnessed in my life. So mentioning his name and involving government in this matter, I'm not a party to it.
Maz, you are right. I support what you said. In that case, fellow elders, let us organize the youth for violence demonstration. Arming them with dangerous weapons. With that, they will overcome the gas. Beat up the king to death. In that case, nobody will be responsible for the murder of the king, since it's a general demonstration. Mazi, your wisdom is amazing. Your wisdom is amazing.
I am highly in support of him. Eh? There is no option we do than this. So that man must die.
Yes, the king must die.
The king must die.
I am the omnipresent and the untouchable king. Whoever dares me, dares death. You have all dared death. But I'm going to show mercy from the abundance of my mercy. You shall not die. However, I'm going to lock you up in the palace cell for 14 days and 14 nights as a deterrence to others who may wish to tow your line of treason. I have spoken.
Repent! Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a people. It is written, righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to the people. Repent now! Repent or you perish! I said repent! Repent, okay.
What are you doing in my palace, you wretched fool?
Your Highness, wickedness is the way of a sinner. Repent and return to your Creator, Your Highness.
And who is that, your bloody Creator?
His name is Jehovah El Shaddai. Jehovah Adonai, the Alpha and the Omega is his name.
Hey, bundle this thing out of this arena.
The ground does not endure in the hand of the king forever. Repent, O king. Righteousness is not a nation, but sin is a reproach to the people. For it is written, it is written. Oh my God, righteousness, sin is a reproach to the people.
Where is everyone going to?
You're asking me? Go and ask your